oblique. So an average instrument is incapable of absorbing the pineal gland's potential power of DMT, potential power of fly up. That means the hamsa, the beak is here, the wings are here. First, in a sign of a yogic pursuit, you will first encounter the wings here. A powerful blue wings unfurled here. And that wings, right in the center of that wing is a dot, powerful blue dot. And that blue dot is connection to our planet Earth, connection to Shambhala, the sacred unit where the masters are meditating, also the connection to the core of Shiva. That means 3 dimensions are intact. So when that is clear, you are a Hamsa Yogi. The fly up is clear. The back of the head is unity awareness. The beak is there. The sound of the Hamsa, that means the swan, is actually hitting you here at the back of the head, awakening the unity awareness in you and the aloneness in which is Kaivalya. So nothing is for feel good. If you are walking in a forest, if your frequency is high, one of the cicadas will give a signal, the whole orchestra will take shape. From the left side, right side, orchestra, symphony orchestra on both sides. Why? They are talking to each other. Look at this beautiful yogi walking past. They are passing comments. You see the guard of honor? This is like a guard of honor on both sides. I've shown this experiment to so many people while they come to Kevala. I tell them, look, just watch in a minute's time what will happen to the entire surroundings. Minute the Kundalini force is remembered, the frequency shift happens, all the cicadas, crickets, birds, all in screeching in harmony. Yes, that means the universe knows, the earth knows, its earthlings know, but humans are completely dumbed by their own wall, titanium wall. So to crack open, we need a phenomenal mechanism which will not let us become ordinary again. It takes courage initially to submit to something. Most people say, I am doing my yoga. Why should I do something else? I am not sharing something because I liked it. I am sharing something which is so profound that it does not give you any choice. Since instead of languishing on this planet for eons, most people come here for thousands of years in spinning in the same loop. If somebody tells you, okay, I have a better idea, instead of you looping for thousands of years or millions of years in this loop, what if you know how to eject out of that loop and rise into higher dimensions of light? It would save you how many thousands of years of journey? Why do you want to take the long circuit? People say, no, I don't have the money. Really? How much money is worth it for you to spin how many thousands of years? Really? So where is our money? You would rather stand in a queue in a doctor or a pharmacy because this is going to give you my sin. What sin? My sin. Okay, so where are we in this queue? Most of us cannot see the counter, yet we are standing in the queue. Why? Faith. You eventually will get to the counter, but no guarantee if the counter is open today. Yes, this is called blind leading the blind. Everybody is standing in this queue not knowing if we are going to receive anything at all. So the mastery is a clear-cut, clarified path, because first and foremost, there is no concept of just feeling good of attainment. The constant remembrance is that it is coming to you because you have given your highest, and after that you don't care. Give your best and leave it to the rest. The sign of magnetism is that the zero field in your head will pull those powerful masters across multi-dimensions and signal that here is a ready instrument. It's called Ekamatra Kataksham. See, look at the symbolism of that word. Ekamatra Kataksham, that means one sideward glance. One sideward glance. That's why Sanskrit is the master language. There is no such word In one sentence, one word which is so powerful. Ekmatra kataksham. That means if by chance a master is passing through a dimension of light, on the corner of the eye one flash happened. Hey, who is this man? Who is this soul which is rising potentially high? Send one ray. You are sorted forever. So coming into the Rishi radar. Coming into the Rishi radar. I am not saying this for effect. This is true. It has happened to this instrument. Coming on the Rishi radar. I am not satisfied and saying this is it, this is enough, because there is a higher dimension of masters. My trajectory is not limited by the little bandwidth. If Vishwamitra can be accessed, one ray of Vishwamitra can sort you forever. All the karma which is there for millions of years stored in that Sanchita laboratory, in your dictionary, in your entire database, bagfuls of karmic bag load. Who is going to pay for this? We have to come back. What if you are in the eyes of the Rishi is called Guru Kripa. This one ray of compassion coming to us as a powerful golden transmission of light can dissolve. Why? Because you gave your highest with clarity and focus that you want to liberate. This is not just some, make-believe system. What have you given your highest? The Kundalini is standing tall in its high frequency, pierced through the sun. What else do you want? Beyond that is not you. You don't have to do anything after that. Beyond that is a game of masters. Yes? What else do you do beyond that? You have given your highest, and then comes the surrender. When you have given your best, then you have qualified to surrender. Most people surrender before action because it is so easy. Just say, okay, God, I have leave it to you. You take care. Who gave you the intelligence to breathe deeper? Who gave you the intelligence to recalibrate this instrument? Who gave you the powerful knowing that you can reorganize your brain, revitalize your cells, revitalize the whole trajectory, the loops, the phenomenal sacred geometry inside us? Who gave us the intelligence that all these fluids can be sublimated and brought back into its original heightened glory of condensed nectar inside our brain? Who gave us the intelligence to direct all the pneumatic energy into a spectacular wind upwards? It's called the, Urdhva Marga, Urdhva Dhara or Urdhva Retasvi. That means, minute the Pranodhara, the upward flow happens, the gush of surge happens, and that gush of surge will make you celebrated merger inside you. Celebrated merger. So that means all the intelligence has been already gifted to us. What did you do with it is important. Most people say, no, I am not endowed with much intelligence. All I know is I have to just press these buttons to open this lock. Which lock? Not the door lock in your home. Open these locks. These locks are primarily meant for opening you to the cosmic transmissions. This is why Kriya Yoga makes it clear that the brain portals are open. That means the Brahmarandra, Shivarandra open to gateways, so that the inner eye of wisdom, the Pundarikaksha, opens the channels to see through the cosmic events. See through the cosmic events. You will know the entry of masters. You will know how they are protecting, how they are guiding, how they are channeling. This is master flow. This is mastery. This is connections. This is expansions. These are multi events happening at the same time. See, as we are speaking now, the event has already happened in the astral dimension 48 hours before. Right now, that event is being channeled and projected in the earth dimension. So, that means the effect of this is causally the event has happened first, then astrally, then at this physical dimension. That means to say, we are at the last end of the projection, the tail end of the projection. So, we can't change much here. The only way to make a shift in your destiny is to access the astral dimension and then the causal dimension. So the cause of it is certain memory stored for an event to happen or for certain commitment to a certain event. So what is the quality of that event which can bring about shift in the abundant flow in this dimension? Why am I sharing this? Most of the people on this planet feel something missing, lack of something. They want to be abundant, but they cannot change the trajectory because they're trying to change the script inside the movie hall. You find it hard. You can throw stones at the screen. Don't like the director's story. You can throw a stone at the projector in the end of the show. So we can't change. We have to come out of the hall, find a new script. But most of us are incapable of believing that we can make a shift in our script because we have been told it is not possible. How can we shift destiny? Yes, the framework is more or less. Suddenly you don't become Usain Bolt just because you are having audacity to question it. You have a certain framework of a soul arrangement. First, get a clarity that you can bring yourself to that level of trust, that you can come to terms with your script. What did you come for? Ask. Ramana Maharshi, brilliant master. I'll give you 2 incidents of it. It makes sense because it is related to how karma and kriya are connected. One man went to Ramana Maharshi, pestering him to talk. He was a silent master. He would not talk. This man would sit everywhere. Just before he enters, he would and stand at the doorway. Ramana Maharshi ignored him for many, many days. He became so upset. He said, please, tell me something tell me. Ramana Maharshi made a statement in Tamil which says, do what you have come for. Do what you have come for. Now, we are not happy with our script. We are not happy with our script. We question our script. Why this partner? Why these children? Why this country? Why this job? Why these surroundings? Why this kind of treacherous friends? So we are questioning. Yes, we are questioning the script. Who wrote the script? In consortium with our soul mates, in consortium with our spirit guides, in consortium with our soul family, we have engaged in a common playground, common compartment and common chained events, entangled events. Now you cannot change the trajectory of it overnight just because you don't like it. So come to terms with the soul script, but there is a small little gap for you to make a shift, that you will not be a sufferer, yet you will not be a struggler, because you have chosen mastery. Kriya journey is journey towards mastery. That mastery cannot be disengaged so easily, because once you step into that path, you will only find phenomenal transient shifts. What transient shift? Today it's there, but tomorrow a higher dimension. Yes? One dimension to another, one dimension to the other. So this is creative possibilities. There is no room for boredom. Kriya Yoga is not boredom. Every time I engage in Kriya, it's a new possibility. There is no repeat. Every time I talk about Kriya, it's a newer possibility. That means it is constantly in creative grasp. It is constantly in romance with the universe, which is significantly changing its tapestry every single day, its canvas every single day. So there is a huge, phenomenal possibility that you will never ever be bored, because the romance of universe is with you. In Sanskrit, the word romance came from the word romanchana. That means your hair would stand upright. The hair rising not out of horror, but out of pure excitement of what is possible. So let the romanchana, which is romance of the universe, permeate you, because you are so fully alive with the powerful possibility of being supremely ready. And this is the journey towards readiness. I welcome you all to go deep dive into this romance with universe through a process of receptive awareness, and keep that intensity alive. Be the focal point of this universe. Be the receptor of this Rishi radar, be the receptor of a phenomenal grace that can shift you for good, be a supreme conductor so that through you many beings would be inspired, guided, directed, nourished, because every time we exhale, we are contributing to this planetary green space. Every time you inhale, you are nourishing the godliness inside you. Every time you share through compassion, you are expounding the humanness, which is so crucial. Every time you celebrate, you are enhancing the godliness in you. Every time you allow to come into acceptance, you are inspiring people to trust the godliness in them. So let this trust in us become so supremely aligned that there is no room for if, but, when, where, why, because everything finally leads to that simplest knowing that the greatest truths are simplest, and it begins with your breath. Just with the breath. It begins and ends with the breath. That what is the end? The end is that journey after journey, this whole cosmos condenses into nothing and reignites back into everything. So it's called Kaya Kalpa. That means the Brahma Kalpa means the whole cosmos is expounded itself into a supreme universal expression and then retracts back into nothingness, and this journey continues. There is no beginning or end. The end is just returning back to sources, one part of the remembrance. So every time you hit that point of the core, it reignites you back to creative dimensions again. Keep that intensity on, keep that aliveness on. I welcome you deeper and deeper. Let's make this trajectory of purification into ascension. Hari Om Tat Sat.